Good day and great health. This is Dr. Jericho Sarko of Ohio Specific Chiropractic. I'm a pediatric, family wellness, and upper cervical specific chiropractor. On this video, I just wanted to give a little insight into a very important part of care here at Ohio Specific Chiropractic, the X-ray analysis. On each visit, I am trying to answer three simple questions. Where is the vertebral subluxation? When is it a vertebral subluxation? And how can I correct the vertebral subluxation? To answer the where question, I look to X-ray analysis. X-rays or spinographs of the cervical spine help lay down the foundation and blueprint for the patient's individual care. Precision X-rays are taken to establish the exact malposition of the vertebrae at the location of brainstem interference. I generally take three specific views of the upper cervical spine and skull to get a three-dimensional representation of your specific misalignment. X-rays are vital since the tiny and intricate misalignments of the upper cervical spine can't always be detected by other means such as palpation. We measure the misalignment in millimeters and degrees, so specificity is crucial. Also, with the analysis, our main point of reference with regards to the misalignment is the foramen magnum. The foramen magnum is the portion of the skull where the brainstem exits and resides within the two top bones of the neck, the atlas and axis bones. This aspect of the misalignment can't be visualized without some form of imaging, such as X-rays. The film to your left in the viewing box is the lateral view. With this view, we look at the spine from the side and discover the first components of the misalignment. For the atlas, we determine whether it has gone superior or inferior in relation to the foramen magnum. And for the axis bone, we determine if it has misaligned posterior and or inferior in relation to the foramen magnum. The film in the middle is called the anterior posterior open mouth view, or APOM for short. With this view, we look at the spine from the back to the front and discover the next components of the misalignment. For atlas, we determine whether it has shifted left or right in relation to the foramen magnum. And for axis, we determine if it has rotated and or shifted left or right in relation to the foramen magnum. And finally, the film on the right is the base posterior view, or BP for short. With this view, we look at the spine from superior to inferior in order to discover the final components of the misalignment. For atlas, we determine whether it has rotated anterior or posterior in relation to the foramen magnum. And for axis on this view, we use the film to help confirm the previous findings from the two other views. So if we take this film as an example, our analysis determined that the atlas bone has misaligned superior from examining the lateral view, shifted left on examining the APOM film, and rotated anterior on the left based on the BP film. We abbreviate this misalignment finding as ASLA. For axis, we examined it has gone inferior on the lateral view and has shifted to the left on the APOM view. The BP view has confirmed the analysis of axis. We abbreviate axis misalignment in this case as ESL. With this information, we now have answered the where question, where is the vertebral subluxation? We put this together with the other important information gathered from the exam and start the process of tailor-making your adjustment specific for you. Now, this was just a primer into the X-ray analysis, so if you have any other questions or concerns about this topic or others, please reach out to me on my website, ohiospecific.com. Thank you very much.